It's just me here.
Hello everyone, my name is Annabell and today I'll be talking about the heart and how it works. The heart is a vital organ in the circulatory system responsible for pumping blood throughout the body. It's essential for transporting oxygen, nutrients to cells and for removing waste products such as carbon dioxide. In this presentation, I'll be explaining the structure of the heart and how it works and why exactly it works that way. The structure of the heart. The heart has 4 chambers. The right atrium, the left atrium, the right ventricle, and the left ventricle. It also has valves to ensure blood flow is in one direction, which are the heart valves. The heart pumps blood throughout the body by controlling and relaxing its chambers. Deoxygenated blood goes into the right side of the heart and then into the lungs to get oxygen. Once the blood is oxygenated, it is pumped back into the left side of the heart. It's the left side of the heart and then throughout the body. And then it is pumped to the rest of our body. We have a double circulatory system, which means we have 4 chambers instead of 1. Instead of 2. A healthy heart is crucial for overall health because it supplies oxygen and nutrients to our tissues and organs. In Zimbabwe, heart health is a concern due to lifestyle changes and diet. Understanding the heart's function can help in maintaining I can't pronounce that word. Health, for example, regular exercise and a balanced diet can reduce the risk of heart disease. The most common heart disease is cardiovascular something. It is basically when we get lumps of cholesterol stuck in our blood or in our veins and arteries it then disrupts our blood flow and it can put more pressure on our heart.
Okay.
The heart, we have 4 main ventricles. We have the pulmonary vein, the aorta, the pulmonary artery, and the vena cava. In conclusion, the heart is a critical organ for circulation, blood, and maintaining life. By understanding its structure and function, we can appreciate its importance and take steps to keep it healthy. Thank you for your time and attention. My references include the IGCSE biology textbook and my notes.
Okay, well done. Thank you. You're the only one who actually gave us references as well. So well done for that. Alright, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. These are going to be based off of your model as well as what you know. So starting with our model, we said we've got our right side and the left side of our heart, isn't it? The right side I can see is in blue, which would represent deoxygenated blood. Wonderful. And the left side is in pink, which would represent oxygenated blood. Right. But we have a special mechanism, muscle that separates the left and right side of the heart. What do we call that?
I know there's a specific name for it.
Think of your nose piercing. Other nose piercing that you don't have.
It's a septum.
It's a septum, isn't it? Yes. So we have a septum that is responsible for separating the left and right side of the heart. Why do we have the septum? Why do we need to separate the 2 sides of our heart?
So that blood flow is controlled and so that you do not mix deoxygenated and oxygenated blood. Because if you mix deoxygenated blood and the carbon dioxide is not removed from your system, you can get carbon dioxide poisoning.
Well done. Excellent work. All right. You also talked about the blood vessels that transport blood to and from our said heart, isn't it? We have the aorta, the pulmonary artery, the vena cava, and the pulmonary vein, isn't it? Can you tell me a bit more about the pulmonary artery? The pulmonary artery transports blood away from the heart, isn't it? Towards the
Towards the lungs.
Towards the lungs, isn't it? Okay, but it's an artery. Normally, arteries carry oxygenated blood, isn't it? But if we're taking blood to the lungs, it's surely deoxygenated. So why do you think the pulmonary artery was fashioned in that way? What's the reasoning behind the pulmonary artery carrying deoxygenated blood to the lungs?
I think it was made that way so that the pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood to the lungs because it's going through your heart and your heart pumps at a very high pressure. So because the pulmonary artery is thicker, there's less risk of it popping or exploding while going to your lungs.
While going to our lungs, isn't it? Well done, isn't it? And arteries follow the simple rule: arteries away, veins towards, isn't it? So regardless of what kind of artery it is, the blood should be going away from the heart. All right, well done. What about our aorta? Our aorta is the one that carries blood to the rest of the body, isn't it? And it's our main artery for feeding all the other small arteries, isn't it? Do you find the aorta near all of our other bodily organs like our liver, our kidneys, etc., or does it branch off into smaller arteries? And if so, what are the names of the smaller arteries that it branches into?
The aorta branches off into smaller arteries called capillaries.
Yes.
And veins, if I'm not wrong. And they do that so that there's more so that blood flow is more efficient and so that it can get throughout the body faster.
Yes,
and also blood flow becomes a lot less pressurized when it gets further down the body.
Well done. Can you name one major artery in our bodies? Even a colloquial name is fine.
I had one and I was going to think of it. The jugular, which
is in our necks, isn't it? Yes, you also have the femoral artery in our thighs there. Okay, all right. Veins. What is a common spot that we can easily identify veins on our bodies?
Our wrists and
our wrists and our legs, isn't it? Yes, our veins come very close to the surface on our wrists and our legs. Alright, well done. Okay, good knowledge of your veins, your arteries, as well as the structure of your heart. Now, last question on the structure of the heart. Our heart, you said, has 4 chambers, okay? 2 atria and 2 ventricles. What separates these chambers and why?
They're called.
Yes, you can look at the diagram, absolutely. Yes.
They're called heart valves, and it's little pieces of muscle and tissue that contract and relax to let blood flow through the heart
efficiently and in one direction, isn't it? Can you name one of these valves? You may not know which one exactly it is, but can you give me a name for one of these valves in our heart? Tricuspid, or mitral valve, isn't it? Either or any of those names would work just fine. Okay, lovely. I'm glad in your presentation you also took time to look at the heart situation in our country, isn't it? And you talked about coronary heart disease as being one of the major diseases of the heart that people suffer from, isn't it? Due to diet, lifestyle, stress factors, gender, age, and so on and so forth, isn't it? Very correct. You mentioned the causes of this coronary heart disease, but what treatment options are available for someone who has CHD?
You can get medications that will help to stabilize your cholesterol, but you can also, if you have a proper diet,
yes,
and as well as if you exercise regularly, even if it's just walking for 30 minutes a day, it can help to bring down your cholesterol and help to prevent coronary heart disease.
To help to prevent coronary heart disease, isn't it? Okay, what about in the event that my artery is already blocked, the cholesterol has already formed plaque in my coronary arteries? What options are available to me? What surgical options are available to me?
A surgical option that is available is they would essentially put you under anesthesia and they would then suck out all of the plaque and extra cholesterol that you have in your arteries. Once they've done that, they'll probably put you on medication to try and keep your cholesterol down, so that you have less risk of getting
it
another.
again, isn't it? Okay, yes. So that would be for lower levels of plaque, isn't it? Also remember we have a bypass, okay, where they can snip the bit of blocked artery, isn't it, and then reroute to another artery. Or you can also get a stent, which is like a mesh that widens your artery. So they place a stent inside your artery and then they blow it up so that it expands to widen that gap so that your blood can flow. Okay, right, final thing. Let's talk about the blood in itself, because that is what is being transported by our heart, isn't it? Why is blood important for mammals or any living organism?
Blood is important because it helps to distribute oxygen and nutrients that our bodies and organs need to continue to survive and function correctly.
Well done. What is the composition of blood? What is blood made of?
White blood, no.
Yes, we do have white blood cells.
So white blood cells and
They're cousins that give us color.
red blood cells.
Red blood cells, yes.
And I forgot what it's called, but I know there's also a specific liquid that is in our blood.
Yes, a straw-like liquid, isn't it? So if we're to remove the white blood cells, the red blood cells, the blood would actually be yellow. Our blood actually runs yellow. The plasma is the liquid, yes, which carries all of these blood cells with it, isn't it? What else do we find besides our blood cells, the plasma? What is one more thing that we can find in our blood? Water would be in the plasma.
Okay.
Water would be in the plasma. Hormones, isn't it? Things like hormones are also transported via the blood. So it's essential that every organ, every tissue, every cell in our body gets some source of blood, isn't it? Not only to bring in nutrients, but to also take away waste products. Okay, all right. As far as questions are concerned, that is what I have for you. Did you have any questions? Maybe as you're going through your research, there were some things that just didn't add up and you needed some answers to that. If so, you can go ahead and ask.
It was, but I don't remember what the question
What the question was.
and I
Trying to
don't
think
think I
about
wrote
it.
it down.
Okay, right. If you do think about it, you will ask me again in the future, isn't it? Okay, Anisha, do you have any questions? Alright, no questions. Okay, very well-rounded presentation.